I just got out of the Monday night live red carpet IMAX premiere fan event screening of Creed 3, and my immediate reaction is I thoroughly enjoyed it. Fans of the Rocky franchise all the way back to the original 1976 film, and even fans of just the newer Creed films starring Michael B. Jordan since 2015, I think all those people are going to be very, very satisfied here. This is another worthy entry into the Rocky slash Creed franchise as a whole, and I very much enjoyed it. Now, Stallone is not in this film, and his absence is definitely felt here because if you've seen Creed 1 and 2, Stallone's Rocky and Michael B. Jordan's Adonis Creed have established a foundational relationship where it would seem very odd to me why Rocky would not be there during two particular events during this film, like considering they've established the foundational relationship that they have from the prior two films. It's like, well, this is some pretty significant stuff that Michael B. Jordan's character is now going through, like where is Rocky? And so it's unfortunate that real life kind of stuff behind the scenes is prohibiting like quality storytelling, and not that they weren't able to successfully maneuver around that. It's just unfortunate that there's stuff going on behind the scenes that's really why Sylvester Stallone was not in this film. And I still did see his name pop up as a producer credit at the end of the film, which I was surprised about because I thought he had absolutely no attachment to this film. But nevertheless, I did see him as a producer credit. But it sucks that he's not in this movie. I know some people were hoping he was. It's really not a spoiler to say he's not in the movie. But nevertheless, I don't need to go to a Creed movie now at this point, to see Sylvester Stallone as Rocky. Like, Michael B. Jordan is established enough, and his character of Adonis Creed is established enough where I'm fine with him carrying a movie, and he does it, and he does it very, very well. And not only that, he directed this film. It's his directorial debut. There's definitely some inspiration from anime, as that was something that he grew up with and that he really enjoyed, and you can see some of that sprinkled through some of the fight scenes. And while I'm not an anime fan myself, I can appreciate that because I like that he was trying to put his own flair and his own style into his directorial debut, and it didn't necessarily just feel like in the fight scenes that anybody could have directed it. It felt like he had a vision and he successfully, completed that vision in my eyes, and it was really beautiful to watch. And the fight scenes, especially in IMAX, when it expands to that full IMAX aspect ratio, it was electrifying, man. And it almost felt like watching like just a live boxing match, in the theater, and that was really fun. And the crowd that I was with was getting into it as if it was just a normal live sporting event. And so, like, that's a lot of fun. Like, that's really, really cool. And so, overall, like, everyone that I saw this movie with, like, the crowd just honestly loved it. Like, it was electrifying. And I will say, like, this movie pretty much is exactly what I thought it would be. And, like, I know that sounds negative, and I don't mean it that way, but it's exactly what I thought it would be, but it was executed well. And the story here, Jonathan Majors and Michael B. Jordan, there is a mutual burden that is very significant, and it's connected them all these years, even while Jonathan Majors' character was locked up. And so to kind of have that extra burden following them both throughout this entire film, and really it's been following them throughout their entire life since they were kids and since they knew each other from decades before. So that added weight just really made me feel for these characters throughout the entire film. So overall, Jonathan Majors was great, another great performance from him. Michael B. Jordan was great. Everyone was great, and Michael B. Jordan did a great job with his directorial debut. So overall, I didn't love it, but it's definitely a movie that you should go out and see, if you're a Rocky fan, if you're a Creed fan, or if you're just like a sports fan in general. I think it's a really good time at the cinema. So Creed 3, definitely a recommendation for me. So I will be back very soon with more immediate out of the theater reactions. Do not forget to subscribe, like, comment, and thank you all so much.